Well, following this week's fourth Republican primary debate here on NewsNation, the top candidates are bringing their message to Iowa this weekend. Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, and Vivek Ramaswamy have events in western Iowa today, which included a faith and family Q&A with all three GOP rivals. Campaign correspondent Libbey Dean live from Mount Pleasant, Iowa. And Libbey, DeSantis is playing cleanup after a gaffe from his wife?
Yep, that's right, Natasha. The focus here in Iowa today, not on the candidate, instead on his wife, First Lady Casey DeSantis. And that comes after she made a comment that people should come from other states here to Iowa to caucus for her husband. Now, the Trump campaign seized on the faux pas and now is saying that DeSantis is trying to defraud Iowans.
Who is for Navy?
Florida's governor focusing on football and faith in Iowa this weekend.
Having that foundation of faith in God is really what keeps you centered.
Ron DeSantis campaigning in front of evangelicals and veterans Saturday, but some voters weren't all that impressed.
He just came off a little bit cold. He seemed a little bit awkward. I appreciate his points. His wife is something, though. She was quite charismatic today.
While Florida's First Lady Casey DeSantis received praise from some voters, she's also taking heat for her comments Friday, saying in an interview, "You don't have to be a resident of Iowa to be able to participate in the caucus." Ms. DeSantis' comments prompting the Iowa GOP to clarify with this post, saying you must be a legal resident of Iowa to participate in the upcoming caucuses. The governor's campaign clarifying her comments, saying that she was seeking volunteers, not voters, and DeSantis praising his wife as an asset.
I think people know she's very effective. She's going to be out more. I like being with her on the campaign trail.
Frontrunner Donald Trump weighing in, calling it dirty, an illegal tactic, and a quote, openly stated plot to rig the caucus through fraud. Iowans we spoke with gave Florida's First Lady a pass, instead focusing on the former president.
Do I think that she meant everybody come to Iowa and caucus? I don't think she meant that. For Trump to just jump on that and go automatic fraud, that just, to me, that shows that he's just not the right candidate.
Candidates Nikki Haley and Vivek Ramaswamy also in Iowa today. Former Ambassador Haley on DeSantis' heels for second in the state. Ramaswamy in a distant fourth, taking shots at everyone not named Trump, saying that double digits will do in the Hawkeye state.
If we score in the double digits, I think we're well on our way to success, and I think that we are absolutely going to achieve that. And I think that there's plenty of room for a top 3, top 2, or even a top 1 finish.
These candidates are still on the trail tonight. Ambassador Nikki Haley in Spirit Lake, Iowa, and Governor DeSantis held an event here today behind me. He has 2 more of those tomorrow, and former President Donald Trump is in New York, but he'll find himself here in the Hawkeye State this coming Wednesday. Natasha?
Okay, Libbey Dean live for us in Iowa tonight. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.